Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany. This is my monthly Shop My Stash. Everything here you're looking at right now, I pulled for the month of March. I'm going to quickly go over everything, what I liked, what I disliked, what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of, kind of thing. If you don't know what the Shop My Stash is, I do have a description, a list down below of what this normally is. If you do see anything with a sticker, those are in Project Pans and not something I go over because I do go over them in Project Pans videos. How about we just hop on into it? These do become a little long, so grab a snack, grab a drink, something. We're gonna just be talking about what's going on top of the vanity quickly, and I'll zoom you in for that. So the first thing we're going to talk about is just the setting sprays I brought in. I brought the Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talented Fixing Spray, which I really enjoyed. The spray on it's really good. The scent on it's pretty nice as well. So I did enjoy this and use it quite a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this back. This Pacifica Cherry Matte Setting Spray, I really loved. When it comes to the nozzle, it's like a long fine mist. Like it's not like a quick burst. It's like you can actually go down your face with it, and it's just, oh my god, the nozzle on this is really nice. The scent on this is actually really nice as well. It's not strong scented, so I really did enjoy this, and I'm actually really looking forward to buying some more Pacifica setting sprays. There just really nice, and I do think it set my face very well, so I did use this quite a lot, and I actually really did like this. Now we are going on to my lip products. These three back here are in Project Pans. This is the NYX Lingerie. I really did enjoy this. This one is in a ruffle trim. Use this quite a bit, so we'll be going back. This is a ColourPop lip gloss in Bestie. I use this quite a bit, so I'll put this back. This is my holy grail nude lipstick color in NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Is the perfect color for me. This one is in London, so I did end up using this quite a bit, so I'll put this back. I really did enjoy this one. This is a ColourPop Blotted Lip. It's one of my favorite formulas from ColourPop. This one is in Candy Floss, so I'll be putting this back. I use this quite a bit as well. This is a Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Campfire, so I'll be putting this back. I still have yet to use this, and I don't know if I've pulled this twice in my Shop My Stash. I don't see myself going and grabbing towards this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back in my collection for now. This is a Sephora lip cream. This is an Urban Decay Naked lip gloss. This was in Naked. I enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. I actually did not realize that I had two of this. I had one of these in my collection, so I'm actually gonna give this one away to my sister or something. This one is the Milani lipstick in Matte Beauty. Really pretty shade, but like I said, I had one already, so this is the one I'm keeping, and I did love and use this quite a bit, so I'll be keeping this and actually giving this to my sister. This is an e.l.f. lip tint balm, which I got for free in Perfect Berry. I use this, but it honestly just gives you a pink lip, so I actually think I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter this and see if anybody else wants it. I don't need a pink colored lip balm, especially a really bright pink lip balm, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and declutter this. This is another Milani lipstick that I bought in Baja Beige. Really enjoy this color and use it quite a bit, so putting that away in my stash. And this is a Rimmel lipstick. It's one of their cake collections. This one is in 17. Enjoy this. Quite a nice pink lip, so I'll be putting this back. Another lipstick I did really enjoy was this Essence lipstick. This one is in Come Naturally. Did really enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. It's more of a mauvey nude. I love the packaging of this, but I'm not in love with the formula. It's an okay formula. It's not the best. It can be a little, I don't know, hit or miss. I liked it, didn't love it, but I love the packaging, so I'm going to keep it. And so this is in Go Wild. Really enjoy the color, actually. Maybe a little too pale for me. Maybe I should go for a little darker one. But because I could still see my lip color underneath it. So maybe it was my fault in the coloring of it, but I wasn't the biggest fan, but I still really don't want to get rid of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put it back in my collection for now. This is a Maybelline lipstick. This one is in Untainted Spice. I really enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. And lastly, this is a Kat Von D liquid lipstick that I got in a set like a few years ago. And I enjoy the color, but the opacity, I'm not going to say that word right, but the opaqueness, let's just say that, isn't the best. I do have to layer it, but it does layer nicely, so I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, it is something you do have to work with, but I will be keeping it in my stash for now. So these are all the eyeshadows I did pull in for the month of May. Like I said, if they have stickers, they are in Project Pan, so I won't be discussing those. But this is a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow, which I ended up using quite a bit. Just for more natural looks, nothing too crazy. I did enjoy this, so I'll be keeping this in my collection. This is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm sure you guys all know. So I did end up using this like 1 or 2 times, mostly for the burnt orange shades. I was really going for a lot of natural looks this month, partially because I was sick, so I didn't want to do too crazy of a makeup look. But this came in handy for that. This is the Nubian by Juvia's Place, which I did enjoy because it was more of a neutrally look. And like I said earlier, I was sick, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy. So I did enjoy this. And just like the others, I enjoy this. It's a nice palette just to get some matte shades if you need it. Then we have these bad boys back here. This is the Zodiac Love Signs from BH Cosmetics, which I really did enjoy. I really, like I said, I kind of really went for the warmer and more neutrally toned ones, but I still really enjoyed everything that I used from here. Loved it. To complement the Zodiac Love Sign palettes, I did bring in the BH Cosmetics original Zodiac palette, and as you can tell, I use this a ton and I love it. Of course, I'm putting this back in my collection. And now I have these two. This is the original BH Weekend Festival palette, one of my favorite palettes from BH Cosmetics, and I use this quite a bit, so I'll be putting this back. And the one that coincides with the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette is the Color Festival palette. And I did enjoy this. I don't love this as much as a Weekend Festival palette, but I did get some really nice looks. If you did see, I'm not sure what video it was. Maybe it was my Go for the Gold one. This is what palette I used, and I really did enjoy it. If I remember, I'll pop in the screenshot of it for the look, but I did really enjoy that for that look. It is more of a pastel color. Like, the colors come off more pastel than they do come off bright, like unlike the Weekend Festival palette, which is more pow in your face. This is more of a subtle color, but I did enjoy it when I used it, so I'll be keeping this and putting this back in my collection. So we're now looking into my drawer where I hold the majority of the rest of my makeup that I brought in. Let's start off with foundations. This is the Physicians Form the Healthy Foundation. Really did enjoy this, use this quite a bit. I love light looks, so if you like lighter looks, not full coverage, you'd enjoy this. These two are both from Revlon. I just brought them in for color variation. Although this color right here was the new one that I brought in. 240 medium beige. It's a little too neutrally kind of grayish on me, but I'm okay with that. That's fine for me. I do really enjoy the formula of the Revlon Color Stay. It honestly, I am a very oily girl, and this lasts a very long time on my skin. I did enjoy these. I will be keeping both of these. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Foundation. This one is in warm beige, which showed up a little dark on me. It'd probably be a little better in more of the summer months when I get a bit of a tan. Right now, California, it has crazy weather. It will storm one day and be bright and sunny the next. So I did enjoy this. It does not last up to 24 hours. I can see this breaking down on me within maybe like the 8-hour mark. So I mean, it does last a fairly long time before it starts breaking down. But I do work 10-hour days, so that's only bad side of this, but I do really love the look and finish that I get on my face when I first put this on. So I will be just keeping this and using this more on days where I don't work 10 hours. So yeah, keeping this, putting back in my collection. This is the e.l.f. Cream Foundation. This one I believe is in, this one is in Sand, and I just learned that I really do not love cream or stick foundations. They are just too heavy for me. I do share it out quite a bit, but it does take a lot of work to share it out. So I'm going to end up decluttering this. Now let's go into our concealers that I brought in. Both the e.l.f. 16-hour Camel Concealer. Really did enjoy this. It brightened under the eye with giving me quite a bit of concealer. Although, like I said, I do enjoy more of the lighter looks, so I don't pack this on. I don't like fully opaque this, but it shears out really nicely. It gives me a nice brightness under my eyes. So I really did enjoy this, and I mean, for $5, super good. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. This one is in 020, which I really did enjoy. More so of a spot concealing concealer versus like under my eyes, but I did use it under my eyes as well, and it worked really well. So I really did enjoy this. So I'll be putting this back. This is the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. I actually really did enjoy this for finishing my makeup off. Settled, didn't have any complications with foundations that I pulled out, and really did enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. This is the Bare Minerals Mineral Powder. This is in medium beige. I did enjoy this quite a bit as a finishing powder, and then sometimes I use this just as a foundation, just to give myself a lighter coverage look when I didn't want to go full opaque, which I did quite a bit because I was sick, so I didn't want to do a full face sometimes. So this was really nice for that. The only thing I don't like about this is that it gives my face a little bit of a sheen. Like, it's a satin powder, so it's not fully matte. And I mean, if you like that, this is probably really good for you. But like I said, I am oily, so I am all about that matte coverage. So I like it. I don't think I would ever end up repurchasing the foundation again, but I like it enough to keep it in my collection and just continue using it, but putting this back. This little baby size Cover FX in Translucent Light. I really enjoy this. I use this as an under eye setting powder because my under eyes can be a bit finicky, and so I do need like a separate powder that if it doesn't work under my eyes, I do need like a full face powder. But this was an under eye powder, and I really did enjoy this, so I'll be putting this back. And I have this Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder in a waterproof, transparent. And I did enjoy this as an under eye as well too. So as an all over face, I didn't really use it as an all over face, but I did use this as an under eye powder, and I did enjoy that for that. So I'll be putting this back. Back here I do have my face primers, and I did use them quite a bit. So let's go ahead and get on to this. This is the NYX Pore Filler. I do think it actually pore fills. It creates quite a satin smooth finish, so I do believe it does what it says. Do I think these make my foundation last longer? No, but it creates a nice like base for my foundation, so I will be putting this back. I did not end up using this. I maybe used it once. I think I want to keep this in my collection to try out more. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine makeup transformer drops. It's supposed to make your makeup waterproof, but I mean, I'm not using it for waterproof. I'm just using this for longevity, which I do believe it actually does because I've used this previously, so I will be keeping this just to get more use out of it. This is the Cover FX Blurring Primer, which I do believe it does blur. I don't believe it's like the best thing out there, so I wouldn't go out and purchase like a full size of this, especially with all the primers I do have. But I did enjoy using it, so I'll be putting this back. And then the last face primer I do have. The other ones are in Project Pan, so I won't be talking about those. But this one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I did enjoy this one. This one is the oil-free one. It's the pore minimizing one, so I like it. It's not very silicone-y. It can feel a little bit like that just because it's supposed to like smooth over texture, but I did enjoy this. It's not as silicone-y as the other ones, so I'll put this back in my collection. Now we're on to the other side of my collection. These are all my single blushes or so. So yeah, I did not use any of my liquids that I brought in. I just totally forgot about them. So I want to keep all of these in. It is the Tarte's Pro Glow from Tarte, and this is the Benefit Dandelion Dew blush. And then this is also the Tarte Better Bod Bronze and Contour. So I actually want to keep these in and try to give it a go again. I did end up using this one. This is the Wet n Wild limited edition in White Raven highlighter, if I didn't say that. I really did enjoy this. It has a really beautiful purple reflect to it, so did enjoy this. We'll be putting this back. I enjoyed the Physicians Formula Butter highlighter. It is a bit darker. It is a bit darker on me, so I didn't use this enough, but it is still really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back and try to pull it in when I have more of a tan. The next one is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Cocktail Party. I did use this a few times, not a whole hell of a lot, but it is really nice. Very pigmented, a little powdery, but that's fine by me. I have no problems with powdery stuff. So I did end up using it. Super pigmented. Let me get one it's crazy pigmented, but I did end up loving like mixing them together and using them. So I'll be putting this back. Now on to this Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. Really liked it. Really enjoyed this for just like more of a subtle bronze. So I did like it for that. So I'm keeping this. This I didn't use too often. I used it maybe like twice or so just for certain things. I went for the blushes and the highlighter. Didn't really touch the bronzer, but I like it enough to keep it. So I'll put this back. Now we have this bad boy back here, which is the NARS Narcissus. And I did use this a few times, especially for the blushes. Really enjoy this. I like the Laguna bronzer over here, so I'll be putting this back in my collection. This is nothing. This is just a cardboard thing of a Project Pan item I'm using. I keep this in here. This is a Rimmel eyeliner in nude. I just like to use it to brighten my waterline, so I always keep that in there. This is actually, these two are something I got from influencers, so I just had to put them in here to try them out. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, which is a pencil eyeliner, which actually goes on really creamy and smooth, very easy to smoke out. So I actually did enjoy this quite a bit. And you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of pencil eyeliners, but this is really nice, and it's a nice base too for like more of a finicky liquid eyeliner. Now this one is the Rimmel London Brow This Way brow pencil. I actually really did enjoy this. I really do like the shape of this because it's more of a triangle, so I can like use just the tip of it and sharpen it out. And then the color was really nice. This one is in soft black, which goes for me really well. I can be a little heavy-handed with my brows sometimes, even if I do like spoolie them out. So this color was perfect for me, and the spoolie on it was pretty nice. So I did enjoy both of these products, and I did get these free from influencer for an honest review, and I do enjoy these. I would actually recommend these. I wouldn't go out and purchase this again just because, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of pencil eyeliners, but the brow product was really nice. But if you know me, I'm more of a gel potted or pomade type of pencil eyeliner, but this is really easy and smooth to go on and brush out. So I would actually probably repurchase this at a certain point if I needed to. I had this previously in here, which is the CoverGirl, the Supersizer, which I don't think it really did too much, and it dried out fairly quickly, so I just went ahead and just put this in my empties. then I also just recently pulled this out, and it's still good, but I actually end up dropping the wand on the floor, and I'm not comfortable with, you know, using something that dropped on the floor like this. There's no way to really clean it because it dropped on my carpet, and my carpet has some like hairs on it and stuff like that. So I wasn't very comfortable with like keeping this in my collection, so I'm putting this in my empties bin. I wasn't the biggest fan of this. It coated my lashes very well, very opaquely black. But other than that, it really didn't do a lot. It does not do a false last extreme black effect kind of thing. So, and I no love lost there. And I'm still working on this one, which is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And I do think it volumizes and lengthens my lashes. So I do like this. But the thing is, it does smudge on me. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. So maybe just using this as an undercoat and then using something else that doesn't smudge as a topper, like on top of it, maybe will work out the best for me. But right now I'm still keeping this. Project Pan. This is an e.l.f. makeup remover pen, which is just helps if you need to sharpen your wing. I always keep this in my collection. This is an e.l.f. brow gel in Wow Brow. The coloring is in natural brown, which I really did enjoy. Maybe a little darker, but it still worked really well on those days when I didn't want to do a full face of makeup and I just wanted to brush in a color in my brows, making them a little darker, more defined. This was really great, so I did like this. Maybe I'll just go out and buy it in a darker shade. But for what its purposes was and how I use it, it worked out really great. So I'll be keeping this and putting this back in my collection. This product I still don't love. It is the It Cosmetic Brow Power and in Universal Taupe, but honestly, it just kind of drags on my brows a little bit. It can pull up my brow hairs a little bit. It's okay. You kind of have to apply a little bit of pressure to use this and get opaqueness. Unlike the Rimmel one, which was super easy, it glided on super well, but it didn't smudge or anything like that. This is just like gives me difficulties. I do have to press in a little harder, which does cause it to pull my brow hairs a little more. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just declutter this. It's just not a favorite product of mine, and I have other brow products that I like a lot more. So I'm going to actually end up decluttering this, which I didn't think I was going to do, but here we are. Now onto the single eyeshadows, which is pretty much all Project Pans. If you can see, they all have stickers on them. The other ones that aren't Project Pans are here on the side. These are some J Cat Beauty Rocking the Night glitters. This one is, oh, I don't even have, it was on the sticker, sorry, but yeah, this was like a pumpkin one. This was, I don't know exactly what the color was, but they were on sale at Ulta and I had to try them out. These are really pretty. If you do have to use a glitter glue, obviously these are just loose glitters, so you do have to use a glitter glue, but that's what you get when you buy these, and these are like just separate glitters. But these are really beautiful on the eyes, and I would recommend these if you're looking for glitters, because I think they were less than $2 when they were on sale. So they would be like $3 just on regular price. But I really did enjoy this, so I would put these back. This is also a J Cat Beauty holographic 3D eye topper. I did enjoy this. This is definitely an eye topper. You do have to put a base down, like a colored base down. If you don't, you can definitely see your lid through it. But if you do put a base down and put this over the top, it's really beautiful and really pretty. So I would recommend this. And these aren't expensive either. I did pull out the NYX glitter glue or primer, and I did enjoy this. I use this to, prime for my glitters that I did pull out. And I did use this as just an all over eye primer, so I did like this, so I'm putting this back. The last thing I have in here, this is the Almay Velvet Foil Cream Shadow. The only thing is that it's more of a darker color. I was thinking it was more going to be this vibrant blue, but it's more of a dark blue, which isn't that bad. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy with this product just because it has is a really dark color, more of a peacock blue than an actual vibrant blue, which was, kind of, what is it, false, they give you false Like it's, you know, what is the word? I don't know. If I remember it, I'll pop it on the screen. If you know it, comment down below. I'm gonna keep it for now. So that is everything that I picked out for the month of May. We are now gonna go ahead and shop my stash. So first things we're gonna shop my stash for is eyeshadow palettes. Obviously you won't see everything. I'll move it around and when I get to this section over here. But I did want to pull out a few things here. The first one being is this one. This is a BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It's not new, but it is like colorful, which I really do enjoy. And now that I'm not sick, I'm more into playing with colors. So yeah, there's some mattes in here. Hopefully you'll see. Ooh, that's vibrant. And this is a matte green as well. Like a lime green, like look how vibrant that is. Hopefully it blends out on the eye very well. Let's do it. This is like a matte blue with some sparkles in it. So there's that. Ooh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be so excited to play with this. So this is going into June's Shop My Stash. Another one that is pretty new to my collection. This is the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. And this is a neutrally palette, but I mean, there are times when I just want to do a neutral look. Very quick, simple look, like all over crease, shade, like lid shade. This is pretty much good. Outer corner. So yeah, I'm gonna be pulling this one out to play with. So now into in this section of my eyeshadow palette drawer. This is new to me as well. This is the Self X Extra Spice palette, and it's so pretty, so up my alley, like, you know, warm tone shades pretty much. So I really do enjoy the formula of these. So this is also for Makeup Revolution, if I didn't say that. Pulling this one out. I'm gonna pull out this one. This is from Dose of Colors, the Marvelous Mauves, just because I don't think I really have any mauves in anything I pulled out. So I'm gonna pull this one out to play with. Then I want to pull this one out. This is from Bare Minerals. This is their Aurora Lights palette, and so it's more of a toned down look, but I enjoy those as well. So I'm gonna be pulling this one out to play with. Move you back over to the bigger side. So one last palette I want to pull out. I want to pull this one out. This is the Juvia's Place, the Magic palette, and it just has a variety of colors, and I just wanted to play with these. Love these pinks like that, so pretty. And then this gray tone one is really pretty as well. Sorry for these very awkward swatches, but let's see, they're very pretty. And then even the mattes are very pretty, so I'll just get this pink one in for you like that. Then right there. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this one out, and that should be it for the eyeshadow palettes that I'm pulling out. So before I forget to show you, I'm just gonna pick out like 2 new mascaras. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out. This is the YSL, the Shock Mascara. I've heard some really good things about it. I mean, you know me, I'm a drugstore kind of girl, but you know, playing with high-end once in a while is not that bad. So I'm gonna pull this one out, and one more mascara should do it. Let's pull one of these out just because I know I really do enjoy this. This is a Maybelline mascara, the Last Sensational. Love this one of my favorite mascaras. So that's gonna be it for this mascara drawer. So we are now delving into my lipstick drawer. So of course I'm going to pull out the new things that I put in. And this is the first one I pulled out, which is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. This one is in Self Starter. It's just such a pretty color. It's more of that orangey tone that I've been really enjoying. So pulling this one out. Also pulling this new one out from Rimmel is the Stay Satin. This one is in It Girl, and it looks like that. So pulling this one out. Then we have this one. This is a Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This one is in HD Kisses or Braziers. I'm not quite sure, but that is what it's called. And that is the color it is. Pulling this one out as a really nice scent, but it's strong. I smelt it from here. Then the last new lip product I did bring in is this Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. This one is in Happiness in a Bottle. So this is what it looks like. It's a very opaque lip gloss, so something I can wear as a topper or by itself. So kind of be happy to use that. Then let's pull out some of the older products I have. Maybe pull this one out. This is a Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick. This one is in Nude Thrills. I think I pulled it out like not that long ago, but I love the color of this. It's a very nude color. So pulling this one out again. Then let's pull one of these out. Let's pull this one out. This is an MUA Makeup Academy lipstick. This one is in Honey. It's just like a regular lipstick. So that is what it looks like. Really pretty. So pulling this one out. Let's pull out more of a dark vampy color. This one is a Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. This one is in Gothic Topic. So really vampy, really pretty. That is what that looks like. So yeah, let's pull this out. Let's rummage through this. Okay, let's pull this one out. This is a Ciate London Liquid Velvet Liquid Lipstick. This one is in Bittersweet. A very, more of a greigey nude, but really pretty. So I'm going to pull that one out. Let's pull out this CoverGirl with Katy Perry. This is just a lip gloss, I believe. This is in Cantaloupe. So it's like a thick gloss. Not quite a liquid lipstick, not quite. So, and it's also very metallic. So let's try and pull this one off. Let's go for this brighter red look. This is from Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. This is in Tulip Treatments. Did I pull this out already? No, it's not. Okay, so let's go for this liquid lipstick. This is from ColourPop. This is an ultra matte liquid lipstick in, what is that? I don't know. You guys tell me what that says. But yeah, let's pull this one out just because I want to get more use out of my, oh, look, it's so dry now. Look how hard it is to get out. I don't know. It may be something I end up decluttering. So let's just pull it out. But it's such a pretty bright pink color. So yeah, we're pulling this one out. Then how about we pull this NYX Lingerie. This one is in Push Up. And this is definitely a nude. So yeah, it's so pretty. Such a pretty nude. So pull this one out. And then let's pull out this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. This one is in Petal Potion. Oh, it's pretty. pulling this one out. Let's pull this one out. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in toffee. It looks like a really nice topper. It's very opaque lip gloss, so yeah, let's actually pull this one out and give it a try. Then let's pull out this one. This is an e.l.f. lipstick. It's more of a brick red, obviously brick, but more of a like orangey tone, which is something I love, that you guys know. I love more of the orangey tone lip color, so pulling this one out. Then we have one more spot in my liquid lipstick, or in my lip holder. I don't know why I keep forgetting how to say that. Let's pull this one out. This is a Revlon lipstick, and this one is in pink. This one is in pink truffle. And where can I swatch this? That's still awkward, but here. That's a pretty color. And it's more of a like easy to go, not matte, more of a high shine lipstick. So pulling this one out, and that should be it for my lipsticks that I'm pulling out for the month of June. So we are now into my foundations and my concealer drawer. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out. This is a Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in golden beige, and I know this does actually match me, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out. I'm gonna be pulling this one out. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. This one is in 540 medium, so pulling this one out. Then I'm going to be pulling this little tiny guy out. This is a Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination Foundation. This one is in medium. I don't think I really tried this out too much, so I want to pull this out and give it a go. And then lastly, I want to pull this one out. This is brand new, not to me, but just brand new in general. So this is the Tarte Guard in 20. So I'll be pulling this one out. This is a tinted moisturizer. This one is in the shade medium, and I really do enjoy this. So I'll be pulling this out, and that should be it for foundations for me. Now on to concealers, which you guys really don't see too much. But I don't have very many concealers, so that is the reasoning why I want to pull this one out and see if I want to keep it in my stash. This is the Physicians Formula in a light concealer, so just want to pull it out, see if I want to keep it in. If not, you know, just get rid of it. Then I like to pull this Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. This one is in medium tawny. I like these to cover up blemishes, so pulling this one out. Then lastly, I'm going to pull this one out. This is an e.l.f. concealer and highlighter duo. I just want to see if I like this. If I don't, I want to go ahead and declutter this. So just get more use out of it. Just see what my take is it, because I really don't know. So pulling this one out. And that should be it for this drawer. So now we have my powders and then my primer drawer. Since I have 2 primers in a project and one I kept in, I don't want to pull too many from this drawer. I'm going to pull this one out though and give it a go. This is the Dr. Brandt Illuminizer Primer, just to see if it actually does what it says, which is supposed to be pores no more, so it's supposed to cover pores, but I don't know if I would like the illuminizing part of it, but I am gonna go ahead and pull this one out. And then just one more primer to try. Let's give this one a go. This one is a Holo Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer. So from First Aid Beauties. And so I'm going to be pulling this one out, and that should be it for my primers. Now on to powders. Now I have to think one for a full face of setting and another one for my under eyes, because those are 2 different options. I mean, it's cool if one powder works for both areas, but my under eyes can be a bit finicky, so I have to think about that. So I want to pull out this loose powder from Maybelline. It's the Maybelline Fit Me powder in Fair. It might be a little too light for me, so I kind of want to just give it a try. But I do like this powder as a face powder, not as an under eye powder, but as a face powder it works really nice. So I'll bring this in. And then I want to pull this Baby Laura Mercier powder in translucent. I do think this works for my under eyes, so I just want to pull this out for that. And then lastly, I want to pull out this Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. This one is in Sandstorm, which is more my color, less ashy on me, so I do enjoy this. So I'm going to be pulling this one out. And that should be it for this drawer. But now we have my single blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. I do have quite a few in Project Pan, so I really don't want to pull too many. So I'm just going to pull out one bronzer to use. And I think I'm going to pull this one out. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This one is in Deep Bronzer. So I think it'll work out really well. So what that looks like. So pulling this one out. I would like to pull out one of these Milani ones. I have two. This one is Romantic Rose and this one is Tea Rose. I think I'll pull out the Tea Rose just because it's a lighter blush. Pull it out, swatch it. Hopefully you can see that. But I mean, obviously you don't want that opaque on your face. So pulling this one out. So maybe one more blush, or actually I might hold off and just go for my face palettes. So I think that's gonna be it for the blushes. So I really don't have a golden knee highlighter, so maybe this one from Becca Cosmetics, which is Prosecco Pop. As you can see, it's a totally really gold colored highlighter. Really pretty gold shift, so I'm gonna pull this one out, and I think that's gonna be it for my single blush, bronzers, highlighters. So we are now on to my face palette drawer, and I'm not exactly sure what I want to pull out. I don't think I've used enough of these. Which one did I use first, Naked or Street? I think I used Street last time. So I want to pull this one out from Urban Decay, Naked Flush in Naked. So as you can see, it has a trio. So I'm pulling this one out to use. I'll pull one more out. This one. This is an Ulta Beauty. Just like your free gift with purchase kind of thing. But they're really pretty actually. So this is in Fresh Glow and this is in Nude Pink. So I really enjoy both, and that's gonna be it for the face palettes. So now we have my eyeliners, liquid or pencil, eyeshadow primers, brow products, and then all my single eyeshadows. These are all like liquid shadows, and these are all just regular singles. Since I have a lot of single eyeshadows and Project Pans, I'm not going to pull for these. Maybe a glitter. Maybe this one. This is... maybe just this one. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. So this one is in Peach Prism. As you can see, it's a nice like shimmer shade over here. And then a really glittery shade over here. So I'm going to pull this one out to use. For brow products, I do have a few in Project Pans, but I love having a brow gel. I'm going to pull this one. This is from Tanya Crooks, the Brow Gal. And I'm going to pull this because I think it's actually on its last legs. So I want to pull this out and try to finish it off. And this is, I pulled out the spoolie actually because I wasn't getting any product on it. So as you can see now, there's a lot of product on it. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out and try to use it up. Okay, so for eye primers, I want to pull out this one. This is the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I think you hear about this from Emily Noel a lot. And so I want to pull this out and give it a go. I have used it, but not frequently enough to say I love it or hate it or admit about it. For eyeliner, I kind of want to pull out a little bit more eyeliner just to get more use out of them. I know you really can't see what I'm going to pull out here, but pull out both of these. These are both ColourPop eyeliners. This one is in Stomper, and then this one is in Call Me, and they're like a dark brown, and they're both a dark brown. This is more of a reddy brown, and this is more of a neutral brown. So pulling in these two out to just get used. And I know I don't really use eye pencils, but I need to like at least use the ones that are in my collection. And that should be it for this drawer. And lastly, we have my setting sprays. I'm just gonna pull out a few, no rhyme or reason to it. Pulling out this one. This is the Ofra Makeup Fixer in a light mist. So pulling this one out. And then just one more as a setting spray. The Milani Make It Last setting spray. So pulling this one out, and that's it for setting sprays. So this is going to be everything that I'm pulling into my Shop My Stash for the month of June. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please give me a thumbs up. If you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I do these Shop My Stash monthly. I try to not buy too much new things, but to more get use out of my collection. So yeah, if you like that, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you like, you can follow me on my social media at Tiffany on Instagram. And then I thank you guys for giving me a bit of your time. I hope you guys did enjoy the video wherever and whenever you guys are watching this. And I'll see you guys real soon in my next one. Bye.